Good morning. Hope you're all doing great. I hope you've had a great week so far. We're being Friday for yourself, but Thursday for me really at the moment. So I've still got one more day to go after this, unfortunately. But yeah, have a great weekend on that note as well. Today's route, staying local. 7:30 start today, and it's currently 8 o'clock. We're over at Ashton's getting loaded up for the day with, I think there's 3 different deliveries that I've got. First one's over at Burnley. I think the second one might be around Burnley area, and then I think it's Blackburn for the third one. So in theory, it should be quite a nice, easy day. Unfortunately, this was the only trailer we had left, so I've had to take one of the worst ones we've currently got. And the only reason I say they're the worst ones is because I've got these bars, and they're just annoying. They're getting away, they really do. If you've never drove a trailer with these bars, you've been fortunate. So just slide out the way, throw the pallets on, then you slide them back. They have certain little areas like here where they should be going, but they can go a little bit left or right of it, don't worry too much. Slide them all down at the end, out the way. A little bit later on now, and it is currently 20 to 10. Our ETA is going to be 10 o'clock. So 18 miles still to go as we're just joining onto the M65 motorway now from the M6. Looked at the paperwork. I've got 2 in Burnley. First one's BB12, second one was BB1. And then we've got a Blackburn after that one. I've got a feeling we might be making a collection from the dog food place in Chorley. I mean, that would make sense since I'm up in this area. So it's fairly quiet up this way. And then a little bit later on, I need to try and grab some fuel when I'm heading back southbound. Might be able to pop into Charlotte Richards. I think they accept the card that we use. I've got over half a tank, so there's no worry about it. I wonder where I'm going to be for tomorrow. Hopefully fairly close tomorrow. I don't really fancy working too late on a Friday. I've got stuff to do. I've got a podcast to record with Eric. Get some nice views driving over towards Burnley as well. And the destination is on the industrial estate just off the M65. So we're on here for the next 16 miles and it's 200 yards off the road where our client is based. Nice and easy to get to. If it's the place I'm thinking of, I do believe I've been here once before. Oh, we've got a lovely landscape off in the distance. Now, if it is the site I'm thinking of, you go right down to the end, and then there's a little road which runs parallel with the warehouse. I think only one truck can get through at a time. Yeah, it is. I don't think they were too bad last time I was here. I've only got 3 pallets, so fingers crossed it's not too late. But it's a 10 o'clock booking and we've arrived for 5 to. And we've got a traffic light system for the 4 bays. So we've got to wait around here now until they turn to green. Been given the green light. All done by 10:30, 8 miles for our next delivery point, and we're due to get there for 11:15. Looks like we got here just in time. Got 2 outside waiting to get in. And 1 came in after myself. Right then, so we're going to be jumping straight back on to the M65 motorway for a couple of junctions, and then the client isn't too far off the motorway itself. And it's over at Blackburn. Made the delivery on the left hand side not too long ago from that. I think it was Oxford, the backload we got when we went down to Bristol. So it was Bristol overnight, went to Oxford, made the delivery, collection, and then delivered it up here for their client. And to get back on to the M65, we've got to go around this roundabout, then come all the way back on ourselves. Time of the year as well for all the farmers to be out. Seen quite a lot of them around lately, going to and from the fields, harvesting all the crops. I've always wanted to give that a go for the day, just like help out. I think that's quite a cool job. I've always been intrigued with the farms since I was a little boy. Okay. I'm going faster than the vehicle in front, but slower than the caravan to my right. So I've just got to hang back a little bit. Let these pass first. Nice caravan.
Maintain safe distance.
Talking about caravans, I've been meaning to ask everybody, what type of caravan mirrors do you use? This is obviously to the people who have a tow-long caravan. So I've tried 2 different types at the moment, and they always have the bad vibrations. So when you're driving down and you look into the mirror, it's just shaking all over the place. Where these orange ones, what they're using currently, they look really stable. I was wondering what type of mirrors everybody else use. I would recommend. I'm at the right area because I just spoke to security. It looks a little bit snug for a truck, shall we say. So he said take a left just before HA. And it's down there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drive down here, see if we can spin it around, and then reverse down to it instead. Yeah, there's plenty of space around here for a quick spin. Just trying to take it nice and slow in case any other drivers come down. You can see them trying to get out and hopefully stop. Easier to reverse into here instead of reversing out. Careful of all the fencing for the roadworks. A little bit more of a left turn, back to the right, straighten it up. Right, well there's our delivery point. What I might have to do, is got all the vans parked everywhere. I'm thinking, get this side offloaded, and then there's a bit of gap in between the cars on the other side, pull forward, get the FLT in the gap, and he can take them off, and then I'll just move back so he can get to his unit. I know I don't normally do it too much, but however, from time to time, you've got to jump on the back and handball some of it off. I know a lot of drivers say, no, you're not meant to do that, etc. It's only 2 pallets, they're not really big. Actually, it looks like he's gone off, he's found a forklift driver. Because he thought he had a tail lift. I think previously it would have been class 2 companies, or drivers would have been making the delivery with pump truck and a tail lift. But yeah, I don't mind, like you say, you got a big one, get the FLT for the big one, and then that one's only got about 10 boxes on, so I'll handball that off if needed. That was a long wait indeed. 40 minutes over to get that one sorted. However, this next place looks a little bit of a doozy. It does not look fun. Whilst I've been waiting for 40 minutes, I've been rattling my brains with Google Earth. The reason why I use Google Earth instead of Google Maps when I'm having a look at somewhere is because I can use Street View. So I could walk around it as if I'm driving down the roads. So that's a good little tip for you. And yeah, it's a small industrial unit, what looks like in a bang middle of a housing estate. The roads are all tight. I've looked around on 15 different routes to try and get around to the client for the way we need to go. It's only a mile away. I think it's going to be a bit of a headache when we get there, unfortunately. Got a couple of low bridges in the area I need to try and avoid. Looked on Google Street View. We're okay getting through this bridge, so that's all right. But if we would have took one of the other routes, it would have been a little bit too small for us. That's a nice Lamborghini. Nice little windy roads. Let the learner past. Right, it wants me to go down this road here to the left. So I'm just going to slow down a little bit just to see what it looks like. Because it's right down at the end there, but it just looks a little bit too narrow because of the cars, the way they're parked. So I'm going to have to go all the way around, which is going to be pretty much another mile to get around. Can't go down Peter Street. I think there's roadworks down this one on the left hand side. I don't know if they're still in operation though. It looks clear actually there, to be fair. If you think this road looks narrow with cars parked everywhere, trust me, the other one was a little bit worse. Come on, pointing forward. Pointing for you to go there, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I can see a sign saying diverted traffic. It's not what I want. I need to go left. Our business is literally down on the left hand side. Right, I can technically get down there to the left, but it's going to be very tight because I've got roadworks. You're going to see them very shortly. I've got a car, I've just literally got to wave them down to say, come on, you can get around. Come on, mate, come on, you can get around. Come on. There's nobody there anyway, and I'm blocking the whole road, so I've got no other option really. Why have they put roadworks like this? I've got to try and bob and weave around without getting the mudguards ripped up. Well, actually wasn't too bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse. And it's the business just on the right now. Right, we've got there in one piece. Throw hazard lights on and we'll have to reverse down there when there's space. I've just got a queue of cars sitting behind me when I've got the hazard lights on. Sorry guys, come on, get past. The place we need to make a delivery to is just there. We've got quite a lot of cars just flying up and down this road. And I need to try and reverse it down when can. Not my cup of tea, but each their own. Plan of action, drive forward. reverse it down that road, try and get in the middle so cars can still get past. Keep it fairly close to this truck. That's the way you are, mate, it's alright. Just need to be careful of the BMW parts on the opposite side. What's up, mate? Just got to block the road for 5 minutes, I think. Not a lot to do there. Right then, deliveries are all completed. These traffic lights on the roadworks definitely don't work because it's not changed from being red since we came past it before. Oh wait, it does work. Okay, just a way to prove me wrong, hey. This looks even tighter, to be honest, trying to get out than what I came in. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's that road that's actually closed. And I need to take a left turn here, so let's take it nice and wide. And then a right turn here. Let's let all these pass first. Luckily the building's actual weird shapes, isn't it? It's probably been knocked down quite a few times on the corner. So I thought, you know what, let's just take that corner section out. Nobody wants to give way. Got a little bit of hay fever kicking in today, the last few days. It's been pretty rough. My lad, bless him, it's the first time ever he's really been affected bad with hay fever, and his eyes look like they've been punched. Looks like he's had a broken nose with 2 black eyes. They're that red underneath. Come on, power. Just nothing there, my foot was flat down. We've got a collection now over at Chorley, but I need to take a break beforehand. It's currently 10 to 12 and it's only a half hour away. So I'm just going to pull over at the services, what, just on the M65, they're only around the corner from where we are now. take a 45-minute break, and then jump back on the M65, and then following it for, I'm going to say, the M66 towards Chorley. Looks like they've been a little bit naughty. As you can see over there, they've got a clamp around the wheel so it can't be moved. I'm not too sure whether it's because it's been strapped down with ratchet straps, and you can see the overhang from the rear axle as well. It's completely not the right vehicle to be driving, really, for something that big. A little more space in here now. We almost arrived at the exact same time because there was no space for me to get into the main car park. So I had to tuck the unit up right against this little bus shelter area. And yes, by the way, that cabin on the back of the trailer is only held down by 3 straps. I think it needs a little bit more than that personally. It's probably going to cost a fortune to get that unit transferred onto a more suitable flatbed trailer to then get it delivered to where it needs to go. But in the meantime, I think it's going to be racking up charges as well, sitting in the service station. Only 11 miles to go for our client. Time is just hit 10 to 1. So we'll get there for 1:15. Make the collection of 19 pallets. Deliver said 19 pallets back to Ashton. And after that, on the schedule currently, I've got a collection from 2 businesses around the corner from my yard. Which is good. So that means it shouldn't, in theory, be a late finish today. Might even be a 10-hour shift. Finish for R5, it'll only be 10 hours. Arrived at the client, and this is our first collection for this afternoon, and unfortunately there's 3 trucks that were in front of me to get unloaded, so we've got a little bit of a wait ahead of us. Hopefully not too much of a wait. Hopefully it's going to be about half hour to maybe 40 minutes. I have been here before for about 2 or 3 hours, so fingers crossed it's not going to be like that again. Overall, the guys who are working at this place are pretty quick and they can get you in and out fairly good. But you have the odd day where things don't go to plan and you could be waiting 2 or 3 hours, so hopefully it's not the latter. Wasn't too bad in the end, only 40 minutes. They'll just need to reverse into the bay, which is inside the warehouse. Let's get a good angle first. It's fairly tight, this one as well. You need to get right up against the little yellow bollards what are on the floor on either side. Oh, sure, not taking your mirror off if you're not careful. taken care of. At least now I don't have to worry about getting fuel tomorrow morning in case we have a bit of distance to drive. What an absolutely lovely day it's been. Currently saying 25.5 degrees, feels a little bit warmer. It's quite muggy still though, isn't it? That's the downside. So we're back at the yard in about 30 minutes, give or take. Get offloaded, and then we can make our final collections around the corner from the yard. And at this rate, I think it's going to be around 6:30 finish. A little bit later than anticipated originally. At last drop, it's just put us behind a good hour and a half really. Unfortunately, it's what it is. I'm not really too sure what's going on in Ashton at the moment. I think it's more roadworks a little bit further down, but it's absolute chaos everywhere. It's taken me over 25 minutes to do something. It should take 5 minutes, and I can't get through this little section until the traffic lights change around the corner. And I've got to come back in all this as well to go back to Haydock later on. Time is currently 5 to 4. Nice quick tip by the guys over at the hub. In and out, 10 or 15 minutes. Now the collections are literally just around the corner. I've just got to do the curtains and then off we go to our next one. Our second collection point that we're going to make now is straight in front of us, so it's snuggle down. But the first one is just straight up here as well. Like I said, they're literally on the same estate, around the corner from each other. Go straight through. Oh, ice cream man. Let's get him. Thank you. He's literally driving in and out of all the businesses. Don't blame him for trying though. Make a couple of extra quid doing it, go for it. And here we are, just over a minute drive. Been a good couple of weeks since I was there last. Keep it close to the curb. Straighten it up. And then into the yard we go. I'll try and line it up nicely. So I'm quite close to this yellow bollard. So I need to try and get past the trailer as well. Don't know if the camera picked it up, there's a trailer on the passenger side. Right, there we go, do a little bit more of a turn. Just snaking it to and from. Let's go pull it forward about over here. So then loaders have got plenty of space. Chuck the pallets on. Now we need to be careful on this site and make sure that door is closed, because after getting stung last week, turns out I'm allergic to wasps. And there's one of the culprits right there, along with about 40 of his friends as well. Because this place makes jam and they always get bad infestations around here with the wasps. There's not a lot they can do, unfortunately. Correction, I think there's about 200 of them. It's loads. Maybe instead of staying outside with the wasps, let's stay put inside the truck instead. It's a little bit warm. Go put my fan on to keep myself cool while I get loaded up with 12 more pallets. And to be fair, I think they're more interested in all the sugar which is lying around in the bags instead of myself, so I should be okay. Only 4 pallets to collect from here. Should be a nice little in and out job. So let's move over a little bit more. Oh, darn it. I'm in the queue. Back at the yard now, and it is currently 5:15. There is 2 rigids and 2 Arctics that I can see in front of me to be unloaded. So I might be here for about 45 minutes, give or take. So it could be about 6 o'clock when I leave. And then I've got to go to Haydock, drop the unit off, park the trailer up, and download tachograph, etc. to get everything I need to do at the end of the night. So I might be looking about 6:30 finish, the earliest. Not good. It's what it is though, can't help it, so no point stressing about it. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a day on the video, so thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, thank you very much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. All the channel members, a big shout out for you at the end on every single video as well, so thank you very much. And I'll see you again next time. So have a great week, have a great weekend, and I'll see you. Bye for now.